why is everyone so bad at driving? Have you ever been on the highway and realized that people just aren't following the rules? Or people acting like idiots? I swear, the more that I've started to drive, the more I've become like the idiot drivers that I hate so much. There have been times where I'm coming from work and people will cut me off and they would just like honk their horn or they will brake check me. They'll slam on the brakes. Do you know how annoying that is? I'm trying to get to work, get some money, and I can't do that because people just don't know how to drive it. I'm telling you, they just give out licenses to everybody. It is so dumb. Especially here down in South Florida, people act like they're going to die if they don't rush to their point of interest. And the thing is this, I'm pretty sure the issue has gotten more prevalent and worse because we have these huge ass screens in our cars. You know, the new models of Jeeps, the Teslas, the Hondas, every brand you could think of, there's mostly a huge fucking screen in the middle for no reason. You have no reason for that screen, dude. Trust me, man. Okay, you're gonna do music, you're gonna do Google Maps. Just get that thing you put on top of your dashboard, put your phone on there, boom. Now you got it. Now there's no issues, right? Wrong. Somehow people are still getting into these accidents even when there are no distractions around them. Maybe they just zone out or something. And it's crazy because I've seen this a lot in older people as well, and sometimes people that seem to have a lot of money, especially people in the sports cars. Like, look, we get it, man. You got money like that, and I don't. I can't lie. I'm a little jealous, but why do you get out like an asshole when you're driving and we're going to stop at the same light? It's so dumb. And I'm telling you, there are also people, and I swear this is more prevalent than the sports car users, drivers. There are people in like Nissan Altimas, the basic bare bones cars, Toyota Corollas, Honda Civics, you know, the most basic cars, safe cars, those cars that everyone loves because they're so good. They will act like idiots, they will speed, they will do stupid things, they will brake check you, they will make your driving experience miserable. And the thing is, I like to drive. Driving is a very comfortable and a very relaxing thing for me. But now I'm struggling to do that because I see myself getting worse and worse when I drive. And even though I am driving less, I see myself hitting the brakes too much. You know, I'm being reactive when I drive, when I shouldn't be. I should be thinking ahead of what these people are thinking. You know, why this guy stopping? Should I go around this bus? I used to be really patient when I used to drive. Now I'm sort of rushing, and I don't like that. You know, I want to change that kind of thing. But I also realize that there are people where they will also do that and put people at risk. The thing is this. There was one time where I was coming into my neighborhood and there are people from across the street and they were going on the sidewalk, right? So the light was green, my side was green. I saw there were people walking across, so I waited. And this woman behind me honked at me and I said, okay, you know what, she honked at me, it's whatever, I can wait. These people have to go, I'm not going to hit them or put them at risk, that's stupid. And the thing is, I'm driving this like 4,000 pound vehicle. If it hits them going like 10, they might die. I don't want to do that. So I'm waiting and I wait. This woman, she keeps honking at me. I think to myself, okay, this woman is crazy. And I look at my side mirror and I see she's trying to go around me. But the thing is, if she tries to go around me to the left, she'll be going onto oncoming traffic. So she is at risk of putting herself at danger, getting hit by another car, causing a collision right next to me, and getting the people walking and herself hurt because she doesn't want to wait a couple seconds for them to cross. Do you see how stupid that is? And for some reason, you know, the cops aren't calling them out. And I'm sure there are cops that have been in my area that have seen these kind of things, but they just don't care, man. I'm not saying that's all cops, but what's happening? There are people who will cut off literal buses. You know, okay, you're gonna be at a bus stop. You're behind them. You really want to go around? Okay, you can go around them through the left, but the thing is, you're also at risk of coming through oncoming traffic. Why would you do that? Just wait like a minute or two. Don't you think that it would be better for you to come home alive and safe than you coming home mangled or something? Okay, you're saving a couple minutes, and what? You're putting yourself in exponentially more danger because one, you don't know when this bus is going to depart and start moving. It might hit you. It might clip the back of your car. That's going to be expensive. And two, oncoming traffic. Do you want to die? Nobody wants to die, right? You're driving a car to get somewhere. You know, to go out, to go play with friends, go chill out. You know, go watch the World Cup. And hell yeah, Spain won the World Cup. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Sorry, Messi. Yeah, I had to include that because I'm loving the World Cup, man. Probably the stupidest and most common thing that I've seen is people will go to a red light and they'll sit there and they see the light is red, but they'll creep up, which means they'll let off the brakes and their car will start to slowly inch forward. And you would think, oh, the light must be green. No, it's red. It's been red for the past however many amount of minutes. But these people just can't wait. And the thing is, they're going onto maybe the middle of the intersection. Or they're going onto the sidewalk where pedestrians will be obstructed because this big ass car is just sitting in the middle of the sidewalk, and now they have to go around it or behind the car. And they are basically getting hurt. Because, these people in these massive SUVs, like these Cadillacs, those are the cars that people see as very pristine, very nice. But for some reason, they seem to have the worst and probably maybe the most entitled drivers as ever. But the Teslas, the electric cars, also are really close to them too. Super expensive cars, very nice interiors, but they have that huge screen. And I'm telling you, man, these people think because they have so much money that they can afford these thousands of dollars cars, that they own the streets and that they can put people at danger. And I'm telling you, these people will be at the very front of the lanes, and the light will turn green, finally. And guess what? They don't go anywhere. Your job is supposed to go on the gas, put some distance between you and other people. But these people just act like these people just don't care about anyone else. The world revolves around them. And I used to think that traffic was something that just happened randomly when I was a kid. But now I'm starting to realize that everyone has just gotten so lazy and so distracted by all these technologies that we just don't care about anyone anymore. We just care about ourselves. And now it's not getting us anywhere in life, where people are dying, and for what? Because you want to listen to music in your car, because you want to have a huge ass screen so you can, see the different albums of the artists you like. What's the point? Is this really worth it? And now when your car breaks down, hey, guess what? You got a new car? Congratulations, bro. You got a raise at your job? Now you can buy a new car? Guess what? Now you get to pay so much more money. Something that would cost $100 to put into the actual car for the actual brand, like Ford, example, the guys who make the trucks. And it'll break down. Now you gotta pay thousands of dollars. And look, all I'm saying is this: I drive my mom's older Toyota, and that shit is beautiful. It's amazing, drives good, and I would say I'm a decent driver. But I'm telling you, man, it is such a liability having these new cars, and it might look amazing, and it might feel amazing, but dude, I'm telling you, you're going to probably get injured more in that car, just because of all the things that are blasting in your brain, flashing in your eyes. And if you get into an accident, hey, it's on you. It's all on you. You're gonna get hurt. You're going to be in trouble. You can't blame technology because everyone wants it, is what it seems like. But these people are just pushing it on. But these businesses are just pushing it that they want to have technologies, but they just want another reason for this thing to break down and to get more money. And I don't know if people are starting to see that. You're putting more things that can break down electrical components, electrical things, and now you pay more compared to how these older cars that drive good. Maybe they're a bit older. Maybe you gotta fix them for a couple $100, a couple $1,000, and they're so much better. And if you want to listen to something, go on your phone and get those things you put on top of your dashboard, like I mentioned before. Boom! Now you got everything that you want. You're safe. You're listening to music, and everything is good. But these streets, man, have become so dangerous, and everyone just kind of doesn't care anymore. We're putting each other at risk. I'm seeing more roadkill, which is terrible. That's terrible to see. And it stinks up the streets. And no one cares, is what it feels like. And now I'm starting to see that I don't care. And my friends sometimes don't care too. We do, a little bit over the speed limit. And for what? We're going to stop at the same light. And this happens so many times, but who cares at this point, right? It's just us driving. We want to get somewhere. We only care about ourselves. We used to be a community. You don't even say hi to your neighbors anymore. Most people don't. And that's not getting us anywhere. If shit goes up, we're all fucked because we don't know anyone and we don't care about anyone. And hopefully we can change that. But that's something that's going to take a long time. And genuinely, if you listen to this video, you probably won't do anything. And, just say hi to your neighbors. If it's bulk day, if it's trash day, just say hi, what's up, wave your hand, do anything. Because I feel like we have just become so desensitized from the news because they show people who are getting hurt, and fear is what gets clicks. You want to see people get hurt, you want to see people cry, you want to see families get torn apart. As much as we understand that's terrible, people watch that and the news know that. And now we've become desensitized to just knowing about people around us because at the end of the day, maybe subconsciously, at the back of your mind, you think of everyone as a statistic. Everyone is just a number. This person who lives right next to me, is just a person that I'll never see again. They don't really matter. But dude, if something happens to you or to them, you can rely on each other, and it'll make your life easier, and you'll feel more safer. You'll feel more at home in your own neighborhood where you live. That's something I realized, and I hope other people can realize too. And it's important for us to take care of each other, because if we can't take care of ourselves, who's going to do it? Thank you for watching.